Yo, what's good, YouTube? Today we're reacting to a blind man get scammed online by I'm supposing a supermodel. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Let's get into it.
I've been totally blind since I was a newborn.
This man wants to know the truth about his online relationship.
He was 5'5" tall, brown hair, brown eyes, and thick thighs.
Although Austin is blind, he is fiercely independent and has had success meeting women in person on dating sites.
I was a player in high school. Like I'd have 2 or 3 girls on, each side of me.
Really, nigga. Really, nigga. Yo, come on, bruh. He got me fucked up.
But for some reason, Georgina always had an excuse to not meet face to face. Austin turned to us to verify Georgina's identity and all of her stories.
Do you know anybody in Nigeria?
No. Nope.
You had like a decent amount of Nigerian contacts on social media.
I just found the person Austin had sent money to.
I'm hoping that she is really the person that she is claiming to be.
Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement...
So let's be honest. This nigga was horny and felt... Bro, I can't believe niggas is this horny. How you sending money? Bro, he was just horny, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
With our videos, help us reach new audiences and can potentially stop other people from being scammed. All right, team, I got another new case. It's from a man named Austin. I'll read a little bit of his email. He says, "Hello, my name is Austin. Unfortunately, I really don't have a lot of information on this person. I am still in contact with her. She states that she lives in Minot, which is about 2 hours away from me. She's going by the name of Georgina Rodriguez. She has asked me for money on more than one occasion. She states that the money is for things like her mother's medication, gas, and food. I would be lying if I said I didn't care about this person because I do. If she is really who she claims to be, then I would love to meet her."
Well, my name is Austin. I'm 27 years old. I've been totally blind since I was a newborn. Because we all know that there are old stigmas about it. Blind people can't do anything, When someone asks me, what's it like to be blind? It's like, it's all I know. I do what needs to be done. I get things done. I'd like to think I do anyway. I enjoy photography. I can take pretty...
Forgive me if I'm being rude, but how? Am I tweaking? He did just say he was blind, no?
Pretty decent photos. It's something that I practice every day. Right now, I am on my 2nd year of social work. I'm going to college for social work. I'll be graduating next year. Ever since I was young, I always knew that I wanted to help people, provide a listening ear, do the best I can for people. And now I'm getting that chance. And it's just an amazing journey. If I can make someone's day a little bit better, that makes my day better. The way you treat others and the way you treat me is how I define it.
Damn, I feel like a
someone
dick.
looks good doesn't mean their personality is good. The most beautiful woman in the world will turn me off if she has a horrible personality. My ex-wife and I had started talking whenever my first girlfriend and I were together. He kind of pulled me out of that first relationship. He was
So you cheated on... Oh my God. Hold on now. Bro, we got blind niggas cheating in 2025. Okay.
actually one of the people that was trying to tell me what was going on. she decided to leave. And the one thing that I'll always say is that I have a good heart and I did my best. I did what I could. In the end, she just didn't want to stay.
Although he has had several relationships that ended in breakup, he is still on the hunt for true
Bro,
love.
how is this
About a
nigga
year and a
blind?
half.
How is he blind, gang? Like, bro, there's too many factors. Like, bro, he said he's been blind. Bro, I'm confused. Am I tweaking? Bro, I can't be the only person that has questions. Bro, I have too many questions and none of them are getting answered as time goes by, bro.
Being single, I needed companionship, and
Why do
there
they
was
keep
still an
showing these
emptiness right
pics?
here in my heart.
Bro, he gotta
I
have
was
better
missing,
pics, bro.
and I started to dabble in online dating.
How?
In my bios, I always try to put a little bit of sass behind them. Hey, I'm Austin, I'm blind, I enjoy cooking. A lot of times, if a profile...
Okay, look, bro. Oh my god, oh my god. How are you how do you know what you're swiping left or right on? Bro, I can't be tweaking, bro.
has no photos or no biography, then I'll pass it by. I have an app called Seeing AI, and it can describe short text. I can scan documents with it. It'll describe a scene. It's just really awesome. It's really awesome to have. So a lot of times whenever I am, on a dating website, I will share the photo and have it analyzed by Seeing AI.
Document. Hold steady. Processing.
Apps like that usually aren't perfect, but they're good enough. They serve their purpose, and I love them.
When Austin decided to pick up dating again
Am
is
I
how this
fucked up?
whole story began. He did go on a few dates in person with women he matched with on his dating profile, but he wasn't having much luck. He was later contacted by a mysterious woman.
I got a random message request on Instagram. Something told me to accept the request. It was, I guess, the thrill, that someone else was interested in talking to me. And she goes on to say, "Hello, my name is Georgina. I work at a salon in Minot." Being a love-hungry guy that I am, obviously I responded. First, I was like, "Hello, I'm Austin. I'm 27. I'm totally blind. I've been blind since birth." And that's when she sent that message of how she was 5'5" tall, brown hair, brown eyes, and thick thighs.
Nigga, she thick, bitch.
A tone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, she thick.
And when I talk to people, I went on to say that I enjoy singing and cooking, and that I'm going to be a social worker. And she stated, "That's so nice. I think we have a connection." She seemed to be very cool with it, very tolerant of it. Like, she stated, "You as a person is what matters to me. Your blindness, it makes you who you are, and I love who you are." And of course, that makes the guy feel good.
You just met this nigga.
And she also stated to me, "Well, even though you're blind, you're still a capable man, capable of doing stuff." To hear that, well, it made me feel like a little teenager. And I'm not, and I'm usually a reasonable man. But I don't know what hit me this time.
Austin had completely fallen for Georgina after about a week. Although the two never spoke over the phone, she was uplifting and loving with every chat message she would send. Things began to become even more intriguing when the two planned to meet up.
The conversation came about because I was insistent on it. I was like, "Okay, I'm going to Minot, I'm going to the mall, let's meet up." And then she was like, "Well, I'll just give you, my address, and you can come over and stay with me for, a few days if you'd like." I had reservations about it, though. I was like, "Oh my God, she's gonna, let me go stay with her." And she's like, "My mom would like to meet you." And she sent me the address. We had just planned to meet up and go from there, get to know each other. She wanted to drive down here too to see me. She wanted to drive to Rolla from Minot. And it's not even that much of a drive either. It's...
Hold on. Wait, this nigga, hold on, bro. How are you driving if you're blind? Wait, so my answer, bro. Yo, you can't use the app to help you drive, bro. So how, gang? Alright, bro.
Hour and 55 minutes. She stated
Alright,
that
Savage, I'ma
if
see
we
you
get
soon,
horny,
bro.
we can stop at a gas station in the bathroom and, have relations. Probably because, I guess it's the best place for a quickie whenever you are on the road. And
This nigga rubbing his hands. He horny as
we've had
shit.
conversations about
He horny as shit.
There was definitely a lot of steamy talk, steamy conversation about it.
After a few weeks, Georgina still hadn't video chatted or phone called Austin. This is when all of his suspicions about her being who she claimed to be came about.
I was after her to send voice messages, though, for a long time. I still am, and she keeps stating that, oh, my phone is broke, the mouthpiece is cracked, and I can't afford to buy a new phone until I get a new client. That's something that I struggle with.
Yo, Jay, appreciate that raid, my boy. W man.
It gets me suspicious because she said that she had dropped it in the bathtub. Maybe you can put your, phone in rice or something if you got it wet. And she said, well, I tried the rice thing too and it didn't work. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's time for a new phone then. And that's when she said, well, I can't afford to buy a new phone right now. And then she started sending crying emojis and saying that she was sorry. So I forgave her. I want to work this out. I love you. And deep down, I want the same.
Georgina has had excuse after excuse for why she couldn't show up or call Austin. He became even more skeptical after she started asking for money.
She stated that her mother needed her medication for her diabetes. Like, oh, my mom's out of meds and I need, help getting her meds because I can't afford to pay for them right now. At first, I was like, okay, are you hinting around something here?
Welcome to SBE.
And she said that her mother needed her insulin. Otherwise,
which one?
Her sugar was gonna spike, and of course, I know that already. And I.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, nah. No, I'm not gonna lie. Her face not teeth, but her body teeth though.
Sent the money through Cash App. She stated to me that the Cash App account that she was using was her cousin's.
Your cousin's Cash App. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Bro, you know better than that, nigga. Yo. Come on, bro. Just the problem with niggas nowadays, bro.
Although Austin doesn't have many reasons to why he believes Georgina is true, he still holds hope that one day the two can be together.
I want to wait until I know that this is actually a real person, until I tell my family and friends. I would be excited that this person is real, and she actually reached out to me and, because she wanted to talk to me. And then, I'd probably take her out to dinner or, take her to a movie or do something
Yo,
fun
what's
with
good,
her,
Zach?
and
Welcome to the
maybe
stream,
see
my
a
boy.
weekend like she had mentioned before. I'm hoping that she is really the person that she is, or that she's claiming to be. You know, that's what I want the most, and if she's real, that
Bro,
would
I'm
be
feeling
amazing.
good. I'm feeling good, bro. But I'm watching this blind nigga get cucked right now, and this shit funny as shit.
Really amazing. But if she isn't, well, then at least I know. What I want is the
Bro, that
truth.
ass is
And the truth
fat.
sets you free.
Fat, nigga.
He's also watches other scam baiters like Trilogy Media and Pleasant Green.
Let's see, I started watching your channel about a year ago. As soon as I get the notification that a video has been uploaded,
Hold on, bro. So this nigga been watching scam. Niggas been watching catfishes for a year. And he's falling for a catfish. This shit gotta stop.
try to watch it when I can, but sometimes I miss one. So I kind of have to play a little catch up.
Big fans of all of us. He was able to identify some of the red flags in the cases that we've covered with Georgina. So
How? I mean, he can listen to it, but how is he figuring out what shit to click on? Like, bro, this nigga is not blind, gang. This nigga is not blind.
Put our heads together and help him out. A few days later, our search team got together to dig into everything that Austin had sent over to us on Georgina.
All right, research time. By the way, who does that look like?
It looks like Camila to me.
Oh my God.
Oh, Sheridan.
Yeah, from our big case in
Exactly.
Mexico.
Yes. Yeah, so it looks like for Austin's case, we have the address to her house. We have Georgina's email. Austin mentioned that she only lives 2 hours away from him, and they've been talking about 4 to 6 months. So she hasn't made any attempts to meet him.
Yeah, I'm looking at the home right now. I see like a child and it looks like a lady in her mid-40s, maybe, with a kid.
So we also have a Cash App transaction that Austin had sent over to us. We researched the image from the Cash App profile and we're able to find the guy's real name. His name is Jay, and we found his Facebook.
He's young.
Yeah, he's very young. And from his Facebook account, he stated that he was located in Chicago, Illinois. I ran a search on his name and looked for anyone under that name in Chicago, Illinois, and then I was able to find a phone number for him. Mm-hmm. And so I did do a background check on anyone with this name in Chicago, Illinois, and I believe I only found a few traffic violations. I didn't see anything major.
Okay, and I'm gonna look into the home address for Georgina and see if we can validate those.
Nah, he for sure running that method, bro.
So let's get an IP tracker
He's
out.
running that method.
Let's do two things with that. Let's see if we can find a location. Let's go to Jagger's social media and see if he has any connections in those countries, wherever we can get an IP tracker. But let's do that, then let's do a follow-up, and then let's find out about this woman he sent money to.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds like a plan, yeah.
After the team broke down what information we had from Austin, we scheduled another meeting to go over the research and tell him about the phone call that we had with Jagger.
Austin.
Hey, Brianne, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Looks like you got a haircut. Looks nice.
I did, thank you. Thank you. You look beautiful yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
How can
Hey
he
Austin,
tell?
how you doing?
Hey, Drew.
How can he tell, bro? Hold on, bro. This nigga that is blind?
You ready for today?
Yes, I feel like it has to happen. You know, even if the news is not preferable, it still has to be said. I still need to know.
I agree.
What I want is, you know, clarification, answers, whether or not they hurt or not. I mean, the truth sets you free.
Well, Austin, the research team and I have spent a lot of time looking into Georgina for you, and we have answers for you today.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you feeling nervous?
Is this nigga crying?
A little nervous and sad because I feel like it's not going to be very good news.
Yo, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is what I imagine Discord moderators being like.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run through everything that you had sent over to us from Georgina.
Mhm.
Let's start with the address, okay?
When I Googled the address, it was a house that was, for rent on the market.
We pulled property records, and what we were able to confirm was that the owners of this house are a married couple by the name of John and Valerie, and they have no connection to a Georgina Rodriguez.
So this means that she's lied to you about where she works and where she lives. What do you think about that?
I feel like picking up this table and throwing it across the room.
Right away, we had revealed that Georgina was lying about where this person claimed to live. This was rough on Austin, but this was just one of many lies that he had been fed.
You sent over an email that Georgina uses under Rodriguez.
It's the email that, she used all the time. She never gave me a phone number or anything. And besides that, and Instagram, that was our only method of communication.
So we ran some searches on this email, and we did a bit of digging, and what we found was a connection between this email and possibly the person that owns it. Just got the email for the person that Austin's been talking to. It looks like, wow, just found 3 Google reviews that are associated to this email, and they're located in South America. Wow. Looks like this person visited some restaurants. Okay, let's take a look. Oh my gosh. The person's name associated with this email is Jefferson Rodriguez. The way we were able to find that is there were Google reviews linked to this email. And the Google reviews came from South America. The person's name that's associated to this email, his name is Jefferson Rodriguez. If this was Georgina's email, why?
This nigga been flirting with a man the whole time. Oh, hell nah. Yo. Oh, hell nah. Yo,
would
that's
this account
ridiculous.
not be under Georgina Rodriguez? Why is it under Jefferson?
It's lie after lie after lie.
Did she ever bring up Jefferson?
No, she never brought Jefferson up.
Austin primarily communicated with this Georgina profile through iMessage chat on his iPhone. The email that Georgina used was tied back to this man, and we found multiple restaurant reviews using this email that were sent by this man Jefferson. We took it a step further the day we decided to hunt down the man that Austin sent money to on behalf of Georgina.
So next thing we want to look at is J, also known as Jagger.
Georgina had needed money for her mom's medication. She said, could you send what you could spare? And I did, the $50. That's what that was for. Her mom's medication, insulin.
We had his image in the Cash App profile. So we took that image and we ran a reverse image search, and we were able to find who he was and his social media accounts. From his social media accounts, we found his location, and so we ran a name search for his name in that location, and we were able to pull his address, his phone number, everything.
After finding the man's contact information that Austin had been sending money to,
Hold on, bro. Let me check this nigga bio real quick.
Name search, his social media.
Yo, he look a little zesty, though. I'm tweaking? He look a little zesty, no? Let me find out. This nigga was getting catfished by a gay nigga. Oh my god. Yo, already getting catfished is just the worst part. Getting catfished by a man is like a double whammy. But a gay man, if you're straight, is like a triple whammy, nigga. Holy shit. Fuck. Yo, if this you, what you doing, bro? If this you, what you doing? But yo, what's good, Braylon? Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to SBE. You signed now. You have to stay here for life.
Accounts, we found his location, and so we ran a name search for his name in that location, and we were able to pull his address, his phone number, everything.
After finding the man's contact information that Austin had been sending money to, we decided to give him a call.
Hello?
Hey Jagger, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
My name is Drew. So we have a YouTube channel. We're working on a case for a person that reached out to us by the name of Austin. And Austin sent you money.
Austin, who?
Austin. So he thought he was in a relationship with this woman named Georgina, and he had sent you money because she requested him to.
Really?
Yeah. And it went to your Cash App. He answered the phone and he told us that he had no idea who you were. He said that he got this random Cash App transaction. And then what did she say that you were gonna receive the money from Austin? What was that money supposed to be for? The reasons that you sent it over, which was for Georgina's mom's medication,
Yeah.
those were not the reasons of why he was accepting it.
No, she never mentioned anything about Austin.
Did she ever say that somebody was gonna send you money?
Nope.
Got you. Did you ever give her access to your Cash App?
Nope.
It's just weird because the funds went to you.
You know what? Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, so actually I'm looking at all the transactions. I do see an Austin my Cash App tag.
Got you. So all the transactions, meaning like just your transactions?
It was just one though. Because I see the name in my Cash App tag, but it was just one transaction that was made.
I know that like you're kind of caught in the middle of this, so I'm not trying to drill you in any way. I just want to have something concrete to go back to Austin with, because he reached out to us to just verify all of this and just make these calls,
real
and
shit.
also to investigate if the person that he's speaking to is like
this nigga lying. On God, this nigga lying, but holy fuck, this is deep. This is deep as shit. Chat, we should do professional catfishing. I wanna be in on one of these cases for a stream. That would be fire.
Dreams. So in this case, he blocked both Georgina and this Patricia because he found them both to be scammers.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
By chance, are you talking to anyone online?
You know what? I have heard of Georgina Rodriguez, but see, I had already blocked her and everything.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I hate when niggas be lying.
I figured myself that was wasn't a real account, so I blocked her.
I really appreciate you cooperating, and I know this is like a really strange call. If there's anything that we can do, if you're talking to someone online and you want answers and you want us to just research and check into it, you let me know, because that's what we do. We have like the best team. We have a lot of tools and a lot of resources to find those answers for you, man.
Okay.
Okay?
Not a problem. Thank you.
All
right,
thank
man.
you, Jay.
Yep.
See you, Jay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. After finding out that the man that Austin was sending money to had the realization that Georgina was a fake profile and blocked her, it was time for us to get
Look at her,
Austin to do
gang.
the same.
Bro, yo, I don't know why y'all don't, bro. Women like this don't exist in real life, gang. I'm not gonna lie, bro. She is not, bro. Unless you're me, unless you're some 6'3" demigod with hella money, Bro, you're not gonna have no bad bitches like this in your DMs asking to get to know you. That's just not gonna happen, gang. It's just not, bro. Especially if you a 5'6" blind level 1 like crook, nigga. No disrespect though. No disrespect though. I'm not gonna lie. Number two, I just don't think this nigga is blind, bro. The shit that he's doing is not adding up. I really just don't think that, bro. Do y'all? If you think he's blind, bro, type 1 in the chat. If you think he's blind, type 1. I don't think he's blind, bro. Seriously. Go back. We ain't trying to see you. My fault, twin.
Same thing. The last two bits of information
Niggas is
are very
typing
important.
nines.
Yes.
The identity of this person and the location of the person that you've been communicating with.
Okay.
Are you ready for those?
I am.
I found hundreds of matches.
Of course.
So this woman is actually an adult entertainer by the name of Gigi.
Another lie.
This person that you've been communicating with is a romance scammer. This is not a real person. They use Gigi's likeness to trick you into sending money. And I'm sorry to say, man, but this has all been just one big lie.
Feel so stupid. I always thought I was smarter than this, you know. I thought I could spot the signs of a romance scammer, and usually I can. She fooled me because she seemed so real.
It's okay. If you need to take a minute and, you know, maybe get some water or...
Yeah.
It's like so sad.
Austin was clearly struggling to process the information, and it was evident that the situation was overwhelming for him. He needed a moment to step away and gather his thoughts, so he took a few minutes to compose himself. After calming down, he eventually returned to the room and rejoined the team, ready to continue the discussion.
If you need another minute, let us know. You can pause this anytime, by the way. We're here for you. We want to take things slow. We want to share everything we found with you. But we know that a lot of the information that we're sharing can be hard to take. So you just let us know.
Something like this, it's hard on me because I already struggle with self-esteem issues, and
They prey on your emotions. If you've had a death in your family recently, you're vulnerable, you're feeling lonely, you're feeling down, all it takes is someone to come in and give you attention and love bomb you and, you know, make you feel good. So that's why this can happen to anybody.
I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised. It's a hard pill to swallow, but I am going to swallow it regardless because it's the truth and that's what I want.
Speaking of the truth, I want to share with you her location. So we created a tracker. We had you send it to her. Initially, when we first sent it to you, she didn't click on it, and I didn't see any activity into the last few days. So she had gone back in and clicked on it. Whoever you are talking to is from Minna, Nigeria.
It must be a suburb of one of the big cities, you know, in Nigeria, because, or a small community, a village somewhere, because Nigeria is huge. It's a big country. And
it's fascinating how much you know about romance scams. You can understand the red flags that were there. Why do you think you fell for this?
Just like I said, I fell for it because she did something that, you know, your typical romance scammer doesn't do. She fooled me by seeming real, and it's from watching you guys, Trilogy Media, Scammer Payback, but yet all of that just went down the drain
This
when
is a
this
dude.
happened.
This is a dude.
Well, one of the things that concerns me is I went back into our email.
Yeah.
I saw that you've been contacting us since 2022 about other women.
Yeah. That was about the first time was Ashley Green. That's what she had portrayed herself as. And she was very, like she said, I'm from Indonesia. I FaceTimed with her. She is the one that wanted money to come to the United States.
One thing that I've noticed is with all the women that you reached out to us about, it's all very sexual.
Yeah. Ashley had the bright, she wanted to have phone sex on FaceTime.
We have to show you the profiles to this Gigi woman, but she's an adult film actress, dude. Like, she's on every adult site. She sells sex toys. The scammer had a lot of images that they could pull from to send to you, and then the raunchy stuff that she was talking about doing with you too. It's a pattern that these scammers are using on you over and over and over and over again, and then you're also getting caught up and then sending money to them too.
Yeah. Well, that is no. I'm not going to be doing that again. In fact, and once I put my mind to something, I don't do it. So if I say I'm not going to be sending money, I won't.
Really, nigga?
Because I'm a gentleman,
Get your ass on! I
don't touch women unless they initiate it. I try to be a gentleman about everything. And
no, I'm sure you are. It's just that this is something that it's proven to work, and I'm just pointing it out to you just to kind of make a point. Like, do you feel like that comes into play for the reasons of why you've been scammed so many times?
I would say it comes into play, yes. I'm a guy, and when a woman is basically like she wants to, because Ashley Green had FaceTimed me and I heard her voice, she wanted to do some sexual stuff on FaceTime. I was a player in high school. Like, I'd have 2 or 3 girls on each side of me. I was a choir boy. I sang and stuff. And
I was gonna ask you.
This nigga peaked in high school, bro. Like, holy shit! Shut your ass up,
Austin. How can we help you moving forward? And when I ask you that, I'm curious. Have you ever thought of dating someone that is going through something similar as you, or has a similar lifestyle as you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if she's got, a good attitude, accepting, then yeah. And that's anyone. I don't.
So, chat, here's what we call, he is a byproduct of the Gooner epidemic. Okay? And the Gooner epidemic is when you see too many bad bitches. You see too many fine, attractive women on your feeds. So, that's all you really look for, because that's all you're exposed to due to the algorithms of social media. Now, when you go outside and you're chopped and you go see these fine, attractive women and you try to talk to them knowing damn well that you're in bronze and they're in their supersonic legend, it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. So when somebody comes in there saying all this sweet shit, posing to be one of these fine, attractive, beautiful women with a fat voluptuous ass that you see online, it's like, damn, she want me. She want me. And the whole time, it's just cap. And me personally, I've fallen victim I've fallen victim to this goner epidemic because it takes one to know one. But the only difference is I'm a 6'3" demigod and he's a 5'8" blind nigga. That's the only difference is I'm just not chopped. That's literally the only difference.
Have a preference, what skin color you are, or anything like that. If you're a good person with good morals, then you have my interest.
Nigga,
After
please.
experiencing all of these fake profiles, how do you feel about dating online moving forward?
I feel like I know more now than in this little conversation than I've learned in a long time, honestly, because now I feel like I can be more cautious than ever now and put my full experience to use, which I should have done before, but didn't, so.
Although Georgina wasn't true, Austin is willing to continue to get back out there and date online. Our team will be available to run any searches that he needs. He also vows to never send money to anyone ever again online.
First off, I just want to say thank you so much,
Can you just go outside,
for all of your help. Thank you so much for keeping me.
I'm done watching this shit. Can this nigga just go outside? Like, what? I thought I could spot the signs of romance scammer and usually can. Sign number 1, if they ask for money, it's a scam. Yeah, bro. I don't know how this nigga is. How is this nigga blind? I don't know. Is nobody talking about how he's not blind? Oh, here it is. A blind photographer. That's something I didn't think I would ever see. That was what I was wondering. Plus, he knows what she looks like so confidently. So, like, he can't be completely blind like he said. I don't understand how he's using a dating app. It starts with the physical part photo of the other person. How is that with him? Sorry, but I've never met anyone blind, so I don't know. Right. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I just don't, probably visually impaired, but no, in the beginning, he said that he was 100% blind from birth. So, it's like, how are you a decent photographer, blind, and on dating apps? And then you're typing up all these messages. Okay, the typing is excusable, but everything else, I just don't get it. I don't know how. How do you even know what this woman looks like, bro? He can feel the pictures. Nigga feels the aura of the pictures and get bricked up off the aura of the pictures. How the fuck does that shit make sense, my nigga? You feel me? Like, those are just questions that I have to ask. It just shit just don't be adding up. But otherwise, it was a good video though.